How's it going? I'm Evan Inada, Charcuterie Director at Columbus Craft Meats. Hopefully all my Hormel friends and family are all happy, healthy, and ready to celebrate the Thanksgiving safely this year. Me personally, I'm going to be celebrating at a little social distance from my friends and family, but doesn't mean we can't enjoy charcuterie together still. So really what I did was I built little charcuterie boxes that are personal sized boxes. This could be for one person or this could be for just a small family. And I'm going to stack about 4 or 5 out on the table, and each one of our groups are going to grab it, stay our 6 feet apart, and just enjoy charcuterie together. Now, when building a charcuterie board, especially during Thanksgiving, it's always important to remember your hierarchy on the food chain this year. Turkey's going to be number 1. So you're not going to try to take the attention away from the turkey. Really, the charcuterie's job here is to be that hype man, to excite those taste buds, wake up those taste buds, keep those guests from being hangry, and waiting for that charcuterie board is that perfect way to just bring all those fun flavors together for everybody to enjoy. Now, you could do an easy way, just bring a charcuterie tasting board, the Mediterranean tasting board, to any occasion, tear off the label and you're good to go like that. Or the one secret about this kit is it's a starter kit for a beautiful charcuterie showcase. So what I'm doing is I'm taking everything out of this charcuterie platter and I'm going to be putting it onto the charcuterie board right here. Now, just to tell you the basics on building the board and building those perfect bites of flavor onto your charcuterie board, remember these 4 things that are really important. So you're going to start with the cheese. Now, salami is always going to be the most important part of the charcuterie board, but the cheese is going to be the spacing on the board that just gives it that beauty and look. So we're going to be based around 2 main flavors here: sweet and creamy and spicy and bold. So for the sweet and creamy side, we're going to go with a nice little brie as well as a Gouda. So the Gouda, just cut down, straight down into nice triangle pieces, and you're actually going to just connect the little edges together so that each edge has that nice little rotation, so it just looks beautiful when people look at it. Now, 2 sweet flavors on the board. Now you go with your savory and spicy. So pimento cheese, can't go wrong for a Thanksgiving feast, having a little bit of pimento cheese on the board. And then aged cheddar is one of those bold flavors that's really friendly for everybody to enjoy. Everybody loves a good aged cheddar, so just breaking it down in little pieces, little bite-sized pieces, so it just goes perfectly with any salami pairing. Now, when it comes to the salami is always going to be the star of the show. And really, when it comes to a charcuterie board, salami is what brings everything together. So because it's dry cured, you have that bite of salami and you have the chance to grab a piece of cheese or an olive or a cracker to really build these beautiful layers of flavor on each bite. So for the salami, we're going to start off with the soppressata as the perfect salami to put on the charcuterie board. Nice bold flavor with a little bit of red pepper and sweet fennel seeds. So just fold in quarters like this and cascade down the board. Now you're going to want to put this in between your 2 bolder flavors. So that nice cheddar and Gouda right here on the board is going to be right where you're going to put it in between, because it goes great with those 2 flavors perfectly. Now we got the chorizo casero. Now the chorizo is part of the Mediterranean tasting board. This is a Spanish style chorizo, so it has a beautiful smoked paprika flavor to it. So it goes great with the pimento cheese, Spanish style manchego cheese, or anything with a little bit of kick. So adding that chorizo right there is the perfect little combination. Now comes to the charcuterie bacon, a little bit of wow factor. We got our maple candied bacon here. It's just like dropping a mic on any charcuterie board. So we're going to put this right near the sweet, creamy brie right here to break up that creaminess of the brie when you pair it with that charcuterie bacon right there. Now, another element that's extremely important in charcuterie is the color, the crunch, and the acid. Now you get that in crackers, fruits, and also nice little fun wow factor items. But let's start off with the fruits. So fruits, you're going with a little bit of crunch, a little bit of sweetness, but you also want to have a little bit of acidity in your fruits that you're choosing. So choosing some nice green grapes goes great with the crunch and acidity. Also having your blackberries near the Gouda is a great way to just bring out some crisp, fun color and flavor to the board. So having your berries pair right there with the soppressata and the Gouda is just that perfect combination right there. Having like a pomegranate has that nice, beautiful red color that looks good, great on a charcuterie board. So we're going to just put that next to the orange part of the pimento cheese. Adding nice strawberries to the board just again adds that nice sweet acid to the board, as well as that beautiful flavor and color that just makes everything come together. We got our kiwis here, which has some green color, and again, that acidity, as well as you could go for wow factor fruits like a nice little dragon fruit to add a nice color and fun and flavor that some people have never seen. It's nice to add some fun, exciting flavors because people want to get wowed when they're celebrating together, and these are the perfect things on the board to really engage with the eater and really get them to want to try everything. Turkish apricots, great dried fruit that just goes good in the Mediterranean tasting board, putting everything together. And then we're going to focus on the peppers. These little sweet little cherry peppers are great to bring out that nice crunch and pairing with the pimento cheese. Now again, I said crunch, you want to finish with the crackers. So having these nice little fruit grain crackers are great to go with the creamier cheeses and salami. And then having these candy nuts goes great with both cheddar and a little bit of Gouda because the Gouda is already kind of has that nuttiness to it. Now, these crisp crackers are great with pimento cheese, as well as Tiroli crackers. Now, Tiroli crackers are going to be this X Factor cracker that we put in our Mediterranean tasting board. This is one of my favorite things. A little bit of sherry in these crackers gives it that nice bite and that beautiful flavor that just really brings everything together. And then finishing off with a little bit of wow factor. So we got sweetie drop peppers that have a nice little bit of bite to it. We got a little dried mandarin oranges that give a little bit of crunch and color throughout the board. So we're just going to scatter those in the perfect places needed. And then again with the dragon fruit, and finishing up again with just a little bit of maple charcuterie bacon, just makes everything come together in perfection. So once you're all done with that, last but not least is the prosciutto. Now, slow-aged prosciutto, you just want to kind of take in pieces and almost drape down into the spots needed. So you're trying to just fill up these spots on the board that don't have that perfect color yet to it. So getting these prosciutto slices and really kind of draping it where it's needed is just the perfect way to finish off a charcuterie board as seen. So once all of that's done, you got your charcuterie board right here. Fun, exciting, wakes up those taste buds, gets you ready for your turkey feast. And if you want to have a little bit of fun, get something to make the kids all excited and happy during the holidays, you could also use all those same ingredients and make a little charcuterie turkey right here. So if you look at this right here, this is a little charcuterie turkey, has that beautiful feathers with the soppressata. Use the peppers to make a little turkey face on there, and you're good to go with some fun, friendly things that the kids like to see as well. And with all these tips, hopefully you're ready to celebrate with your friends and family with Columbus and charcuterie.